Caffeine is consumed by Chanute High School students every day. With its prominence throughout the Commons area, it isn't surprising to see a rise in caffeine consumption throughout the years. Yet, with how common caffeine is to see, what effects does it have on us, if any?
I think that caffeine gives you a false sense of energy when it's not real, and it causes crashes. And I also think that it kind of hurts your focus after you come down off of the caffeine. Like I function way better in the morning when I'm drinking tons of caffeine, like cups and cups of coffee, but then in the afternoon, not so much coffee, and I'm just like less focused.
So in that aspect, it does help me be able to do tests and whatnot later in the day. But when it comes to holding you back, there's a little bit of the dependence aspect that comes into it. Like in the morning, if I don't have the coffee, I'm going to be more tired than I probably would have been if I never had any at all. So in that way, if I don't have time to have any in the morning sometimes, especially with the kind of habit I have now, it'll hold me back.
We're at an age now where I think students are understanding of that, and they know what's good for them and what's going to keep them out of trouble, what's going to help them focus, what's going to help them do what they need to do to be successful throughout the day. So we kind of lean on them.
With the many positive things caffeine can do for us, plenty forget its adverse effects. Constant consumption can lead to heightened anxiety and insomnia, which causes less attentive students in classrooms.
I think it can have positive and negatives. The reason I drink it is a lot of fatigue, especially as the day goes on, just a lot of stuff I have to do. And caffeinated beverages kind of reduce the fatigue and temporarily put it off for later. So I think in that way, it's pretty beneficial for mental health because you're more able to focus and don't feel like you're falling asleep when you're trying to do the work at school that you're supposed to.
Some people just need it to wake up, so they either come in dragging to school, but they get coffee or whatever, and all of a sudden they're ready to learn and listen. So I think it probably has different effects on everybody, and without having data to show one way or the other, I don't know that I can speak knowledgeably to the good or the bad. I can't say I've ever had a kid get in trouble for caffeine. I'll leave it there maybe.
Caffeine serves its purpose. It has its positives and negatives, yet it has to be taken in moderation before it takes over someone. Caffeine addiction is real and poses a threat to the average person like any other addiction. We need to make sure we take care of what we're putting into our bodies before it caps us from our full potential.